The best video doorbells can be a huge boon for your home, whether you want to improve its security or just need a more convenient way to manage entry. These clever cameras are far more than digital peepholes, offering two-way communication that allows you to communicate with guests, delivery drivers, and other callers from your phone or one of the best smart displays. Some can even record footage when a visitor is detected and give alerts if there's a potential break-in, and can even offer a litany of other excellent advanced features. But these are often ring-fenced by subscriptions, which is why it's important to consider the ongoing costs of whatever you buy and perhaps tie it in with one of the best home security cameras from the same manufacturer to make the most bang for your buck. We have listed the best video doorbells 2024 and the key features you need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Number 6. Blink Video Doorbell. In early 2024, Amazon bought Ring, easily the most dominant video doorbell brand on the market, for a headline-grabbing $1 billion. Most people at the time didn't realize that Amazon had quietly scooped up Blink 2 only 2 months earlier and for about 1/10 the price. It might seem odd over 4 years later that Amazon has kept both security camera brands intact. One reason for doing so, among others, is that Blink targets a different market. Its super cheap cameras are some of the few to directly compete with wallet-friendly brands like Wyze, the king of affordability that single-handedly rewrote many norms of the security camera industry. Blink's wireless $50 video doorbell is only the latest example. It undercuts Wyze's $90 wireless doorbell and Ring's $100 model, making it perhaps the most affordable wireless video doorbell on the market. That alone is impressive, but the real question is, at such a low price, can the Blink video doorbell still accomplish what you'd expect from a modern video doorbell? International prices convert to roughly £40 or $80 with the doorbell, set to release in the UK sometime this year. People who don't want to invest a lot of money in a video doorbell probably also don't want to invest a lot of time in setup. Appropriately, Blink makes setup breezy. You just affix a plastic plate to your door frame with 2 screws, then clip the doorbell to it. While finding the right angle to clip on the doorbell was trickier than I expected, it was a painless experience. What's more, because the batteries are just lithium AAs, you don't have to do any lengthy charging ahead of time. It only took about 5 minutes from unboxing to up and running. Once your doorbell is set up, whenever someone rings it, or even just walks past, Blink will send you a notification. From there, you can use two-way talk to chat with the visitor or the delivery person. In general, these notifications were prompt and accurate. The only trouble in my testing was that the latency from when it first detected motion to when I could see the live feed on my phone rarely left me time to intervene if someone was there to steal a package. But this brief delay isn't unusual for video doorbells. The more unique limitation to Blink's video doorbell is the fact that you can't pull up a live feed of your entryway without first receiving a motion alert or a buzzer press. That means you're out of luck if you're out of town and just want to check what the snow accumulation is like. A benefit of this feature is that it's less of a drain on the battery. Blink says the battery lasts up to 2 years, although I obviously wasn't able to verify that within my review period. Number 5. Logitech Circle View Apple HomeKit. Designed to work exclusively with iOS devices, Logitech's Circle View, $159.99, is a Wi-Fi-enabled home security camera that lets you monitor indoor or outdoor activity using your iPhone or iPad. The camera delivers excellent HD video and is easy to install, but it can use motion sensitivity settings. Additionally, while the Circle View will fit seamlessly into your HomeKit-enabled smart home, it doesn't work with Android devices and it requires additional components, such as an Apple TV, for remote viewing and to access many of its features. For around $40 more, our editor's choice winner, the Arlo Pro 4 Spotlight Cam, offers more platform flexibility, a 2K camera, and a superior feature set. This is a 1080 camera with a 180-degree field of view. It contains 2 infrared LEDs that provide up to 15 feet of black and white night vision, a microphone and speaker for two-way audio, an embedded 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi radio, and an LED status indicator. The LED is green during setup, blue when streaming is enabled, and red when streaming and recording are enabled. A blinking green light indicates connectivity issues. A 10-foot USB power cord is hardwired to the back of the camera alongside a reset button. Logitech includes a USB power adapter, a mounting plate for wall or ceiling mounting screws, and a quick start guide. The circle view will detect motion, send a push alert, and record video of an event, but you'll need an iCloud subscription to access the recordings. For $2.99 per month, you get 200 gigabytes of iCloud storage and access to 10 days of video history. You can have the camera send intelligent alerts that know the difference between people, animals, and vehicles, but you'll need an Apple TV or another compatible Apple device set up as a home hub in order to do this, as well as to access live video remotely and run automations. Number 4. A Cara Video Doorbell G4. Cara's new Video Doorbell G4, $119.99, has so many features I may run out of room in this review to cover them all. But I'll start with what it doesn't have. There's no native package detection, motion zones, or HDR imaging, so it's hard to see faces on sunny days. Its 16:9 aspect ratio completely misses my front porch, and I doubt its IPX3 weather rating will make it through a summer in South Carolina. If you can live without those features in a smart doorbell camera, you live in a well-lit apartment building. You'll be happy with the free cloud video storage, free smart alerts, free facial recognition, and free 24/7 recording when hardwired. Most companies charge monthly fees for those features, if they even have them. The G4 includes them and costs just $120. The smart doorbell also works with Apple Home, Amazon, Alexa, Google Home, and its own vast smart home ecosystem, which supports Matter. It has entirely local processing of video, and facial recognition can trigger individual smart home routines based on who it sees. It can also play customized ringtones. Yes, your doorbell can sing you your favorite song when you come home. The G4 is the first battery-powered buzzer to work with Apple Home, and one of only 3 in the US that supports Apple's HomeKit Secure Video, HV. This adds smart alerts for packages, animals, and vehicles, plus motion zones through Apple's Home Map and cloud storage through iCloud. Although in my testing, the doorbell never once picked up on any packages because it couldn't see most of my porch. Number 3. Yui Security Dual Doorbell. What happens when 2 cameras walk into a doorbell? Yui's $260 Video Doorbell Dual hopes to answer that question. And for the most part, the result is impressive. Yui's smart buzzer has landed in an increasingly competitive market. In the past few months, we've gotten the first genuinely good sub-$100 wireless doorbell cams. And now, thanks in part to Yui, competition on the higher end of the market is heating up too. When you peek under the hood of the Dual, you realize it has a lot more going on than just 2 cameras. It's got tons of features, plenty of local storage, and impressive performance. What could have been a breakaway editor's choice winner, though, stumbles near the finish line due to subpar night vision and sluggish notifications. Yui's Video Doorbell is high-end. This thing costs $260, which is more than most doorbell cameras on the market, and normally that would give me pause. But for that price, you're getting 2 cameras on your buzzer and the home base, a base station that plugs into your router, offers 16 gigabytes of local video storage, and provides a built-in chime. Add in the premium secondary features like 2K resolution, 4:3 aspect ratio, smart alerts, facial recognition, and Alexa and Google Assistant compatibility, and you've got a pretty solid package. The local storage is a big selling point here, as it eliminates the need for cloud storage subscriptions. Sure, $260 is a pretty high upfront cost, but if you use the Yui Dual for a couple of years, it'll come in cheaper than doorbells from other developers that require $3 or $6 monthly fees. And if you really can't live without cloud storage, Yui offers 30 days of rolling storage for a competitive $3/month. The Video Doorbell Dual is battery-powered with up to 6 months of battery life, according to Yui. But it can also be wired to extend that battery life and use some existing doorbell chimes. A wired-only version is releasing soon. Number 2. Ring Video Doorbell Pro 2. Ring's new $249.99 Video Doorbell Pro 2 is the best video doorbell yet from a company that has nearly become a household name for video doorbells. It has an excellent field of view and video quality, plenty of customizable features for notifications and recording zones, and speedy performance, whether that's sending alerts to your phone or smart speaker when someone rings the bell or pulling up the live feed from the Ring app on a phone. If you can tolerate the price tag, are able to install a wired doorbell at your door, and aren't put off by Ring's Neighbors app or police partnerships, both of which you can opt out of, the Video Doorbell Pro 2 is one of the best video doorbells you can get right now. The new Video Doorbell Pro 2 is Ring's top-of-the-line model, replacing the original Video Doorbell Pro from 2017. Unlike Ring's other doorbells, the Pro 2 does not have a battery option. You have to have wiring running to it for power. But because it doesn't have to house a battery, the Pro 2 is much smaller than Ring's battery-powered options and has faster response times when you want to pull up the feed on your phone or an Echo Show's smart display. It also can work with an existing doorbell chime in your home if you have one. Despite its higher-than-average price tag, the Pro 2 doesn't really look all that much more premium than other Ring models. The housing is made entirely of plastic, and there's a big Ring logo stamped on the bottom. Its sleek design is what you're after. Google's Nest Hello or the Logitech Circle View doorbell are better choices. Ring has added a number of new features this time around, but the most significant change is how the Video Doorbell Pro 2 captures video clips. Unlike the prior model and every other Ring doorbell before it, the Pro 2 shoots 1536x 1536 pixel square video, which lets you see visitors from top to bottom. It also makes it much easier to see if packages have been left at your doorstep because you can see the ground right in front of the doorbell. Number 2. Ring Video Doorbell Pro 2. Ring's new $249.99 Video Doorbell Pro 2 is the best video doorbell yet from a company that has nearly become a household name for video doorbells. It has an excellent field of view and video quality, plenty of customizable features for notifications and recording zones, and speedy performance, whether that's sending alerts to your phone or smart speaker when someone rings the bell, pulling up the live feed from the Ring app on a phone. If you can tolerate the price tag, are able to install a wired doorbell at your door, and aren't put off by Ring's Neighbors app or police partnerships, both of which you can opt out of, the Video Doorbell Pro 2 is one of the best video doorbells you can get right now. The new Video Doorbell Pro 2 is Ring's top-of-the-line model, replacing the original Video Doorbell Pro from 2017. Unlike Ring's other doorbells, the Pro 2 does not have a battery option. You have to have wiring running to it for power. But because it doesn't have to house a battery, the Pro 2 is much smaller than Ring's battery-powered options and has faster response times when you want to pull up the feed on your phone or an Echo Show's smart display. It also can work with an existing doorbell chime in your home if you have one. Despite its higher-than-average price tag, the Pro 2 doesn't really look all that much more premium than other Ring models. The housing is made entirely of plastic, and there's a big Ring logo stamped on the bottom. Its sleek design is what you're after. Google's Nest Hello or the Logitech Circle View doorbell are better choices. Ring has added a number of new features this time around, but the most significant change is how the Video Doorbell Pro 2 captures video clips. Unlike the prior model and every other Ring doorbell before it, the Pro 2 shoots 1536x 1536 pixel square video, which lets you see visitors from top to bottom. It also makes it much easier to see if packages have been left at your doorstep because you can see the ground right in front of the doorbell. Number 1. Google Nest Doorbell. Google builds on the design and features of its Nest Doorbell with battery to create a second-generation doorbell. Now the wired and wireless versions of the doorbell are nearly the same, except the battery model gives you plenty of extra placement options. We've tested both models and come away with plenty to like, especially when it comes to the super smart tech Nest offers for free with purchase. The Nest Doorbell 2nd Gen isn't quite perfect. The free video storage is useful, but it's limited to a 3-hour window to take action. And not everyone may like taking the battery version of the doorbell inside every time it needs to recharge, about every 3 months or so. Let's take a look at all the details. Even with a few imperfections, the new hardwired Nest Doorbell is a decent value at $180. It's not the cheapest video doorbell you'll find. Older models from Arlo and Wise, for example, are less expensive. Even so, if you favor Google devices and you're eager for a user-friendly, feature-stacked home security upgrade to your front porch, you'll likely find the 2nd Gen Nest Doorbell to be worth the cost. Plus, if you're fine with the 3-hour cloud storage and don't want the more advanced AI features, you can save on a subscription too. That's why this is one of my favorite recommendations for people investing in home security for the first time. From a design perspective, we found the wired and wireless versions of the doorbells tested almost the same except for a couple differences. The wired doorbell needs to be wired in where your old doorbell was, which limits where you can put it. The battery model doesn't have this limitation, but it's a bit bulkier at 6.3 inches in total. Otherwise, the two function the same.